We rode our bikes beside the seawall, towels hanging from the frames. Sunset turning all the windows into little sheets of flame. Sunscreen, salt, and melting ice cubes. Cheap speakers playing by the stairs. Every song mixed with the ocean and the warm night in your hair. We had nowhere to arrive. We were only passing time, watching daylight leave the water like a slow goodbye. There was last light on the boardwalk, golden fire beneath our feet. Sun moving through the palm trees, warm waves breaking to the beat. There was last light on the boardwalk, every color burning bright. We kept walking toward the ocean like we could outlast the night. We bought peaches from a market that was closing by the bay, shared them sitting on the pavement while the crowds all slipped away. Bicycle bells along the harbor, paper lanterns overhead. You were drawing little circles in the sand beside my legs. We could hear the distant traffic, but it sounded miles away. Nothing mattered past the shoreline, nothing followed us that day. There was last light on the boardwalk, golden fire beneath our feet. Summer moving through the palm trees, warm waves breaking to the beat. There was last light on the boardwalk, every color burning bright. We kept walking toward the ocean like we could outlast the night. Stay until the shops go dark, stay until we lose the stars, stay until the tide comes close and washes out the lows. We went swimming after midnight, left our clothes beneath the pier. Water warm around our shoulders, distant music in our ears. You said nothing lasts forever, then you laughed and pulled me in, and the moon broke into pieces on the silver of your skin. There was last light on the boardwalk, even after dawn appeared. In the glow across the water, in the songs we almost heard. There was last light on the boardwalk, though the summer couldn't stay. Some nights never really leave us, they just learn to hide away. The bikes were waiting by the seawall, morning cooling down the street. Sand still clinging to our ankles, ocean rhythm in our feet. The town woke up, the stars withdrew, but the warm night stayed, and everything we knew. The vacancy sign was flickering, painting red across the pool. We left our room without our jackets, even midnight still felt warm. There were seashells on the dresser, wet towels hanging from the door, and the ocean through the window sounded drawing near. We walked barefoot past the gas station, bought some peaches and a drink, watched the moths around the street lights while the whole town fell asleep. Then we crossed the empty boardwalk, climbed the fence beside the dunes, and the dark Atlantic opened like a door beneath the moon. Our clothes were scattered on the sand, the tide kept reaching for our hands. At the Blue Hour Motel, where the summer stayed awake, we were swimming through reflections that the silver water made. At the Blue Hour Motel, every hour disappeared with the moonlight on your shoulders and the warm sea drawing near. Don't turn the headlights on. Don't tell me mine's close. Let this night keep moving where nobody has to know. By September, rooms were empty, plastic chairs were stacked away. Wind had covered all our footprints, clouds had swallowed up the bay. But some evenings hold their color long after everything has changed, and one warm breeze through an open window can bring me back there again. To the Blue Hour Motel, where the sky was violet flame, where we laughed beneath the balconies and forgot our older names. At the Blue Hour Motel, we had nowhere else to be, only warm nights, open windows, and the breathing of the sea. The vacancy sign went dark. The sunrise touched the coast, but somewhere in that summer we never checked out at all. The balconies were breathing through their curtains in the heat. Old ceiling fans were turning over half-forgotten dreams. We left the crowded beach road, took the alley by the palms, with the sand still on our ankles and the night warm in our arms. Every window held a blue light, every rooftop caught the moon. We could hear the ocean calling from a block or two away. Palm shadows at 2 a.m., moving slowly on your skin. The whole town sleeping while the tide kept pulling summer back again. Palm shadows at 2 a.m., no beginning, no real end, just your voice beneath the warm wind and the waves around the bend. Chairs were stacked beside the door. Someone rinsed the empty sidewalk while a slow song crossed the shore. We shared a melting ice cream on the steps behind the pier, talking like the morning was a place that couldn't reach us here. Every word felt weightless, every silence felt complete, while the street lamps drew reflections on the water at our feet. Palm shadows at 2 a.m., quietly beyond the bay. Silver light behind the clouds that never reached us anyway. I knew the season couldn't hold us, knew the heat would disappear. But some nights become a country you can visit every year. Palm shadows at 2 a.m. dancing softly on the sand. The moon was caught between the waves, the whole horizon in your hands. Palm shadows at 2 a.m. before the daylight broke the spell. We were living in a summer neither one of us could keep or tell. The balconies went quiet, morning gathered in the blue, but the warm wind kept repeating, that night belonged to me and you. Ceiling fans turn through the evening, open windows, tangled sheets. We could hear the beach arcade calling softly from the street. You were sunlight on your shoulders, I had sand inside my shoes. We bought sodas from a machine and watched the daylight fade to blue. No one told us where to go, so we followed the stereo. We were a heat wave Polaroid, faded colors, summer noise, running where the warm sea met the lights along the promenade. We were a heat wave Polaroid, holding moments we destroyed, trying not to hear the dawn that waited somewhere farther on. From the rooftop of the motel, we watched ferries cross the bay. Tiny lights upon the water, slowly drifting far away. Then we climbed down to the shoreline, left our clothes beside the pier, swam beneath the glowing moonlight, morning never would appear. Every wave erased our tracks, but we never once looked back. We were a heat wave Polaroid, faded colors, summer noise, running where the warm sea met the lights along the promenade. We were a heat wave Polaroid, holding moments we destroyed, trying not to hear the dawn that waited somewhere farther on. I remember plastic bracelets, wet hair drying in the car, your reflection in the side glass, fireworks breaking into stars. We said summer was forever, like forever could be true, but the seasons kept their secrets, and September took them too. We were a heat wave Polaroid, golden skin and restless hearts, dancing barefoot through the streets while distant music filled the dark. We were a heat wave Polaroid, concrete even after sunset fell. Scooters humming past the beach road, music drifting from a hotel. You were leaning on the railing, holding sandals in your hand, with the orange moon behind you and the wind lifting the sand. We watched the boardwalk lights awaken, one by one along the bay, and let the warm night pull us farther from the things we couldn't say. There was neon at low tide, pink and blue across the sea. Every wave became a mirror for the night we wanted to keep. There was neon at low tide, warm air underneath our skin. We knew the morning had to find us, but we never let it in. We found a diner near the harbor, shared a drink beside the door. Someone's old guitar was playing from an apartment on the 4th floor. Then we walked beyond the streetlights where the empty shoreline curves, drawing circles in the wet sand, writing words we never heard. The Ferris wheel kept turning slowly, like a clock without an end. And for a few electric hours we forgot what waited then. There was neon at low tide, pink and blue across the sea. Every wave became a mirror for the night we wanted to keep. There was neon at low tide, warm air underneath our skin. We knew the morning had to find us, but we never let it in. Summer never gives a warning when it starts to disappear. It just leaves a colder breeze where the warm nights used to be. But whenever city windows turn the color of that coast, I can hear your distant laughter moving softly through the foam. There was neon at low tide, silver stars above the pier. Every song from every doorway sounded like it brought us here. There was neon at low tide, and the whole world felt brand new. Nothing waiting past the sunrise, nothing real except for you. The beach went quiet, the sky turned pale. Morning opened like a veil, but somewhere underneath the blue, that neon night still shines through. The sun went down behind the motel, turning every window red. We left our towels on the railing, put the whole day to bed. Warm air drifting through the screen door, sand still shining on our feet. From a radio across the parking lot, a slow song filled the street. You said the night was just beginning, so we followed where it led, past the quiet souvenir shops, to the ocean up ahead. It was midnight on the coast, moonlight moving with the tide. We were swimming past the shoreline, with the whole world left behind. It was midnight on the coast, soft and summer in the air. We had nothing but the warm night and nowhere else to be. But there headlights on the road. Someone laughing by the boardwalk, someone carrying their shoes. We climbed barefoot to the lifeguard tower, watched the fishing boats move slow, and counted every light along the harbor till there were no more left to know. The breeze kept lifting up your hair, the waves kept breaking into white, and everything we couldn't say felt unnecessary that night. It was midnight on the coast, moonlight moving with the tide. We were swimming past the shoreline, with the whole world left behind. It was midnight on the coast, salt and summer in the air. We had nothing but the warm night and nowhere else to be. But there, I know September found the windows, I know the beaches emptied out, the little bars turned off their music, and the storms came rolling south. But every year, when nights grow warmer, when the ocean meets the sky, I return to that impossible summer where we never said goodbye. Back at midnight on the coast, with the moon beneath our feet, every wave became a promise, every heartbeat meant to keep. Back at midnight on the coast, before the morning changed the view, there was nothing in the wide world but the water, stars, and you. The sun came slowly through the blue, the empty road was wet with dew. We drove away, but even now, that warm night follows me somehow. Heat was rising from the sidewalk, sunset burning through the haze. We were carrying our shoes where the water met the waves. Music drifted from the houses, curtains breathing in the breeze. Every window held a story, every street led to the sea. The daylight disappeared so slowly, like it never meant to leave. And the moon came through the palm trees, silver on your skin and me. We were alive in August after dark, running through the water underneath the stars. No plans, no clocks, no place too far, just the ocean and the beating of our hearts. Alive in August after dark, neon on the shore, fire in the cars. We thought the night would stay the way we are, forever young in August after dark. There were bicycles by fences, wet hair drying in the wind. Someone lit a small bonfire, someone played our song again. We bought cold drinks from the corner, shared the last one by the pier, watched the city lights get smaller till the whole world disappeared. The tide kept pulling at our shadows, but we never Maybe all the best nights vanish before we know what they became, leaving salt upon our clothing and a photograph without a day. But when summer air comes through me, when the sky turns violet blue, I can hear the waves behind us and the way I laughed with you. We were alive in August after dark, bare feet on the pavement, wishes in the stars, warm wind through the windows of the car, every road beginning where the ocean starts. Alive in August after dark, holding on to moments, slipping through our arms, though the years have carried us apart. I still live inside that August after dark. The morning rose beyond the bay, the music faded far away, but somewhere in the summer air, we're still young and still right there. Salt on the radio, salt on the radio. Sunset melting on the dashboard, windows open to the heat. Your sunglasses cut the colors while the ocean followed me. Barefoot running past the hotels, leaving footprints in the gold. We had nowhere we were going, we had all the time to lose. The sky turned violet over us, the first stars flickered into view, and every wave erased the world until there was only me and you. Salt on the radio, warm wind moving through our clothes, headlights dancing down the coast, where the summer never closed. Salt on the radio, your voice beneath the undertow. We were burning soft and slow on those nights we couldn't let go. Neon spilling from the boardwalk, music floating through the palms, paper cups and faded postcards, silver bracelets on your arms. We watched airplanes cross the moonlight, made up places they might land. Then you wrote our names together in the shoreline with your hand. We knew the tide would take the words, but neither one of us looked down. We kept dancing in the water while the lights blurred through the town. Salt on the radio, warm wind moving through our clothes, headlights dancing down the coast, where the summer never closed. Salt on the radio, your voice beneath the undertow. We were burning soft and slow on those nights we couldn't let go. Maybe summers end in silence, maybe nothing golden stays, but I still taste that midnight ocean when the heat returns in waves. And whenever tires touch the highway, whenever blue lights fill the car, I'm back beneath that open sky, exactly where we were. Salt on the radio, moonlight shining on the road, every mile was ours alone. black and white with salt on the radio.